Glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. It's the Liberty Flames and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here. With great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Liberty's offense will have first crack at this one. And now Cam Davis taking the field. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Kirby. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Warhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about the Warhawks. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. There's a crease. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Warhawks are facing 3rd and inches. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hand off to the fullback. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Warhawks have pushed it inside the 20. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here.
Here we go, ready? Red 54, ready, go!
They think there's room to run to the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. And the Warhawks will try to move the sticks on 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Back to pass, it's Hout. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble, and he's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen, but all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
Run it with the fullback. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Hout. Makes the catch! He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. The Flames have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out.
There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And now that completely changes the thought process for this offense. Like, you're thinking, don't make a bad play, don't turn it over, understand I might have to punt the football. Now you flip the field position immediately, looking to be aggressive.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Defense might bring the house here. Looking downfield, it's Hout. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Warhawks can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Snagged out of the air. At the 45 on its way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's caught. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And he gets to the line and spikes it very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's begin with a look at Virginia in their matchup against the number 2 team, the USC Trojans. And it's USC on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Malone Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
And the Flames will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
The Flames head coach told me at the half, their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With the lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Man, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Snaps it in the shotgun. It's complete to the left. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Houck. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
But when you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Kirby. He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Flames. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The run inside. It's Walker. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The sweet feet buy a little time. Brings it down on the right side. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And that, what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running inside, it's Walker. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll try to bully their way for the first. Maybe some room here. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Run in the red zone. It's Walker. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Still running at the 40. Powers through. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. The play action fake. Gets it to the back. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here comes the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. There's some room. Lowers those pads. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. The option look. The option, he'll keep it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Knocked down for the tackle. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. To throw, it's Hout. There's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Still a 1-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Warhawks moving quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Walker. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Walker. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 2nd down coming up. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. There he goes! Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
How about that critical moment in the fourth quarter? He hasn't really had a lot of success on the ground, but you put the ball in his hands. It's a pass play. You want to throw it, but he makes a very good decision. He tucks it. He gets the first down. That's a big-time play in the fourth quarter by this quarterback.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle.
He makes a grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Touchdown, Warhawks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
He'll bring it out. It's Randolph. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Houck. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout is called with just a single second left. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And with a single second left, a field goal attempt to try to get another chance in overtime. Up and good. And after the three-spot guys were all tied up. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Running inside, it's Walker. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Hout. Looking for the end zone. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA